Atlanta, Georgia. I am your host, Raphael Bang. Welcome to the Bangshow. I told you guys we back to stay on air. After Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the news going crazy, and we tape every 2 weeks. So it's no time to waste to stop banging the news. Today we're gonna start in Africa. That's why I'm so excited to start the show today. Because as you well know, the VP is in Ghana right now. Yes, she's in Ghana. She having a good time. She didn't go to Cameroon, but it's okay. We keep her in check. And while she went down there, before we even go there, let's try to get the temper of the feeling, the warm welcome that she received when they arrived. It's always good to feel the temper of the balafon of Africa music, the nature. And while she was down there with her husband, they had the chance to go see all the museum where all the great grandparents was taken away from us. And they had a chance to go to the studio, see some young artists, and they also went to see Wakanda. No, I'm joking. Obviously, I'm not joking. It's not Wakanda. But they had a good time, and they decided to stop to go check the president when a New York Times reporter decided to bring some American question.
All three of the countries that you are visiting on this trip have advanced or proposed anti-gay legislation. Ghana has proposed a bill that would imprison those that engage in same-sex intercourse. Gay sex remains a crime in Tanzania, and same-sex relationships are outlawed in Zambia.
And let me be clear about where we stand. First of all, for the American press who are here, you know that a great deal of work in my career has been to address human rights issues, equality issues across the board, including as it relates to the LGBT community.
Yes. What's the name?
Kano Youngs of the New York Times.
Zolan. Ms. Young, so thank you for the question. First of all, we don't have any such legislation here in Ghana. A bill has been proposed to the Parliament of Ghana, which has all kinds of ramifications, which is now being considered by the Parliament. It hasn't been passed, so the statement that there is legislation in Ghana to that effect is not accurate.
First of all, you already know the question was directed to the president of Ghana, not to the VP, because I'm pretty certain they already know the position of the VP on the matter. And the president of Ghana, President Akufo-Addo, is right. It's no legislation pushing against LGBTQ in Ghana right now, although it's illegal to engage in homosexual activity in Ghana according to the constitution. And right now they legislate whether or not the LGBTQ community should have the right to have an association under the constitution of Ghana. So that's why the Bangshow decided to go to check on the parliament, which is basically Congress, to see how the bill are being discussed. And it was really interesting.
Our laws are quite clear. Our penal code still has outlawed issues to do with homosexuality. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, it was absurd that a good number in the Supreme Court did find it fit to allow a habit or something that is already outlawed under our laws, that you could now allow people to associate. What happens tomorrow, Honorable Speaker, if all the pickpockets in our streets decide now that they have rights as pickpockets and they want to form the Association of Nairobi Street Pocket Thieves, or even robbers, bank robbers?
The West has never been a moral authority. These are the people who came and enslaved us. And they came and colonized us. And they came and treated us like animals. And now they want to tell us to behave like animals. The next thing that's going to come up...
Honorable Farah Malim, which animals engage in homosexuality?
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I withdraw that bit. I withdraw that bit in the interest and the respect for the animal kingdom. The animal kingdom never engages in that.
It's pretty bad when your analogy follow your own face. And it's not that smart to compare LGBTQ community with robbers and thieves. Alright? At the minute between time the Congress mean Parliament in Africa trying to legislate on their right, let's come back to the USA and let the Vice President enjoy the trip. Right there, right now from Atlanta, Georgia to meet Kawana Jenkins. On the Warrior cell phone video, we always see people take all kinds of stuff. I see myself even take myself doing what I'm not supposed to do. But I never knew that even the law enforcement will be taking herself doing a crime. Unless it was nothing wrong with it.
On the various floors of the Fulton jail, there are small offices adjacent to the housing pods. A female staffer occupied one of those offices, but she's not alone. We intentionally cut the video where you see a hand of an inmate extended to the mouth of Detention Officer Kawana Jenkins. Jail staffers are all talking about the behavior of the forbidden contact between the Fulton employee and the prisoner that ended with Ms. Jenkins getting locked up, charged with improper sexual contact, reckless conduct, cruelty to inmate, giving inmate an improper item, and violation of oath of office.
This is really upside down. And what's up with these charges? Cruelty of inmate? What? So she will be in jail with all the crazy girl be like, what did you do to your man? I cut his balls off. I cut his finger off. We were just having sex. So in the meantime, why now she's an inmate in the same jail where she was a correctional officer? We go back to see those three young chicks decide to steal really interesting item at a cold store.
Well, in this case, investigators say it's underwear. Men's underwear. Thousands of dollars worth of men's underwear. For the fourth time in Metro Atlanta, police say these three women entered a Kohl's store with the intent of stealing a large quantity of men's underwear. No. Don't steal our stuff. We don't even have enough anymore. Do not steal our underwear. But it would be cool to have a girl who steal your underwear for you. That would be cool. Yeah. But the problem, I don't wear Nike. I wear Tommy, baby. Yeah. Take that. Michael B. Jordan. B stand for baby. Sexy man in line my ass. Did they see me? Did they see me? No, there you go. So that's the problem. Yeah.
while they get their underwear being pulled up in jail, let's come back to some political news out of Washington, D.C. Because as you well know, Donald Trump, former president of the U.S., is back on the news. Donald Trump is back on the news. Yeah, I know. Actually, I'm just joking. He never left the news. I just decided not to talk about him anymore because first, he's not the president of the USA anymore. Second, he almost hanged the vice president. And third, he didn't tell me goodbye. Yeah. Supposed to call me too. He didn't do it. So I decided not to talk about it, but he got my attention when he decided to post on his Truth Social.
Former President Donald Trump has now posted on Truth Social this morning that he will be arrested Tuesday of next week. He says that what the president or the former President Trump has said is that according to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office with leaks from that office, he is now claiming that the former president of the United States of America, oddly again referring to himself in the third person, will be arrested on Tuesday of next week. Now, here's what's really disturbing about his post as well. He says, quote, protest, comma, take our nation back.
Well, according to the last info, we have a brand new lawyer, Joe Tapapina, who went to Harry Member trying to convince him, hey, Donald Trump is not a liar.
If all of what you say is true,
it is,
then why was Trump hiding it and lying about it at the time? And I'll play that for your response. He lied about it. We all know that. Take a look. Take a look.
Let's see. That's what you're going to consider a lie. A lie to me is something material under oath in a proceeding.
First thing first, I did not know Donald Trump, after all this lawyer, it's a law firm decided to take his case against any of his indictment. Okay? And this one, he said no. He's not lying. He's just telling the truth. But when Harry Melbourne decided to pull out the receipt, he do what every best lawyer do. Snatch them off.
Yeah, but that's not a lie. That's
not a lie?
Here's why it's not a lie.
That's not a lie?
Here's why it's not a lie.
Did you know about this?
Let me answer.
Did you know about this? No, I don't.
No, we don't need that. Here's why it's not a lie.
Yeah.
What's up? We trying to handle it. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. What receipt? What you talking about? It's nothing over here. No. Tapapina almost trying to snag the receipt out of the journalist. I imagine this guy in court. Let me out all that. But guess what? Even though he snatched all the receipt, why I was coming to shoot today, this news breaking.
We have just gotten word former President Donald Trump has been indicted by a grand jury in New York. Trump was under investigation by the DA's office for his alleged hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels during the 2016 campaign.
Okay, so this breaking news just happened while I was driving to come on air. And for me, it's just a little too late, because what are you gonna do right now is just antagonize all the people, and it's not necessary right now. We're not gonna go to another January 6th and Liz Cheney again. All those people not gonna come back to the Congress and say, hey, we gotta do. No, we're not going to do that. But guess what? While we let him handle his stuff, and we're gonna talk about all the things that Republicans still don't know what to do with it. Gun control. Gun control. As you well know, it was another shooting in Nashville. This time, 6 people has been killed. 3 adults, 3 kids. Thanks to the police quick action. Not what they did in Uvalde, let the kid die while I was off air. But from an African guy, I just think it's fucked up that America don't fix this shit right now. Yeah, and I'm saying right now, cause it's really incomprehensible that the most powerful country on earth, less than 24 hours after the shooting, we have a representative of that city come on air and throw some crap as this one.
Legislate evil, and it's just not going to happen. We've got evil in this country, and everybody just needs to tone down the rhetoric a little bit, because all that does is gin it up in both sides, and then they point the finger and nothing happens. Because if you think Washington's going to fix this problem, you're wrong. They're not going to fix this problem. They are the problem.
I'm not. Although we have plenty of things I can make fun of this guy, but I'm not going to go there because it's not funny. Ha ha ha. All I have to do and tell this guy is plenty of people who want to do something, and if you don't want to do it, get out of the way. Thank you guys for watching the Bang Show. I am your host, Raphael Bang. Don't forget to subscribe to the BangEnterprise.net for your next trip in the motherland. The next trip is in December 2023. Everybody has to sign up. Kamala Harris is in Africa right now. That's showing you the way to sign up and bringing you the feeling of Africa. Since you cannot miss it. Sign up now. The first 10 to sign up have a $500 deduction of the final prize. Thank you for watching. Remember always to check the Bang Guy on YouTube, subscribe, and always come see the Bang Guy because we're gonna bang some news.
Nice job.